Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Totalist Turkey. Let's continue on for the last left off. So, this has been a deadly war. Probably actually one of the deadliest second Weltkrieg we've seen in a long time. 84. You're pushing away this way. Reinforcements are up here. I want you to move your way towards Vienna. I don't think you'll be able to take Vienna. But I do want you guys going in that direction. Pressburg's got some troops in here. Vienna's Vienna. The thing is, a lot of units move their way through Vienna. Because Vienna is kind of like a central point for the railroads. Yeah, like all the railroads connect to Vienna. I mean, if we were to take out Vienna, it would disrupt, I think, rail networks a pretty decent amount in the country. How many units are here? 3? I think 3 is too many for us to deal with at this moment. You guys push away like this. Gonna have you all move in here. One of you push it like this. One of you push it like this. Yeah, we have 18 divisions. I'm assuming all of them are trying to make their way into Vienna. Which is just absurd, by the way. Like that's a lot of units moving in here. Okay, 7 divisions in Trieste, which is quite a lot. Women can have some more rights. Political plurality, resistance at -5%. Install loyalists in Antwerp. Sounds good to me. Well, the thing is, I don't think there's ever going to be a point where they're not sending units through Vienna. Which is going to make our lives harder. Okay, I don't want to go this far. One province like that should be okay. You have 9 divisions moving here, which is absurd. The Ottoman Civil Code. The Ottoman Civil Code, or the Mecca Code, is a relic of the Tasmanian period in the modern era, and was supposed to balance the Sharia with the laws of the modern world, but it soon became outdated with the CUP period. The most plan was to replace it with a more modern Turkish code, which was inspired by the civil codes of other progressive European nations. The committee in charge of rewriting the code chose the Swiss one as a model for the new Turkish law. The most important significant change this conversion would bring to our nation are modern rights for women in inheritance, marriage, and divorce, as well as parental rights. With the creation of a new Turkish civil code, it would also came the creation of a new and a more progressive commercial code. While they both developed while Kemal was still alive, he sadly died before ever seeing them implemented, mostly because of the traditionalist forces trying to stop their implementation by all means. However, with the traditionalists losing more and more influence in the progressive government of Mehmed Reza Pasha, and the wish of the Gaza can finally be fulfilled with the dream of a new and modern civil code realized. Switzerland likes a little bit more. Resistance right now is at 0. Does this make it -15? It did seem like before it was like a negative number. 88. They have one really good division right now defending Vienna. But again, the thing is, if we can take Vienna, it'll really disrupt Austrian lines. But I don't know how easy that'll be. Okay, Pacific states have collapsed. Will we see the Union of Social American States join the International? I would love that. I think that'd be very nice for me. Move 1 unit Pressburg. Move you up north. 6 divisions here, I think, is a bit overkill, to be quite honest with you. Russia, how are you doing? Not great. But we're still fighting on. Well, the question is, how long will it take for the United States, or the former United States, to do the focus to actually join international politics? Sooner rather than later, hopefully, but, you know, it's hard to say. Can you guys stop just moving your way towards Vienna? Like, it really does disrupt us in a very annoying way. How many men have we lost so far? You've already lost 160,000, mostly against Nubia. And we haven't even killed enough to actually be even registered in the top 5 most deadly country for the Nubian troops. I mean, that's not surprising because we've mostly been on the offensive. We haven't been really defending too much. I mean, we have a 69% win ratio. Nice. I want you guys moving to this province. 71. 80%. Come on, Vienna. I know you have an armored car in here, but it should collapse soon. Yes. How are you dying? So, like, what's your organization at? 55.7? I was gonna say it's because your supplies are bad, but I mean, you still got Graz right here. But actually, no, Graz didn't have a supply hub. Can I build a supply hub in these guys' countries? I can. I cannot. We can do it in our allies' territory, but technically the Moscow Accord is not an ally of ours. So it doesn't quite count. They love moving troops through Vienna, man. It's like a national pastime. It's like everybody's got to see Vienna at least once in their life. And I don't even know why. I've never been to Vienna. I'm sure it's like a lovely place. But it would look much better if it was like a smoldering wreck with the Turkish flag flying over it. That's just my... Or the Serbian flag, Romanian flag, Russian flag. I don't care which flag. As long as it's not the Nubian flag flying over the country. Then I feel pretty good about it. Can I deploy these new units yet? I can. And I will do so. Actually, you know what? The 5 of you, we're just going to put you into a different order here. If I do this... it doesn't look like it brings Red Army into this battle plan. Yeah, there we go. Now Red Army is actually a part of this. I'm going to move 2 of you to stay in Red Army. Get our units to redeploy, please, and thank you. I mean, now Vienna's got too many units, though. 4 divisions, I think, is a little too much for us to actually do anything with. There's also no Moscow Accord troops in this province. I think that would be really nice if they were there, but who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Do we know what you guys are up to? No, we don't. I mean, at this point, I really don't see a obvious invasion point. I mean, kind of here and then, like, push away towards Budapest. Because obviously Budapest is going to have to collapse at some point. Okay, so Germany's Asia's collapsed. I do also have to worry about the Canadians, because the Canadians actually push their way up into the Arabian Peninsula. We are hostile to them, so they could, in theory, pose a problem. But, I mean, they're doing pretty well so far. We're 3 units over, which right now is a 1.7% penalty. Do we have radio researched? We should, right? Yeah, because we're getting signal company. Of course, they have radio researched. But sometimes you can never be like 100% certain, you know? Okay, let's take over this railroad junction. That should at least stop a handful of... Okay, Japan and Germany's ended hostilities. So the Germans are no longer at war in Asia. Okay, so we've taken this rail line, okay? And that is good for us. With the rail line secure... Yes, you're at -15. Okay, excellent. But this rail line secure, when they strategically move units, they probably won't go this way, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I might be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Okay, 85, 96. Come on, take the province. You'd love to see it. Women's rights. As Mustafa Kemal once said, if henceforth the women do not participate in social life of the nation, we never shall attain our full development. We shall remain irredeemably backward, incapable of treating on equal terms with the civilized nations of the West. Seeing how Turkish women already obtain greater rights than women in most of the other European countries with their form of the Penal Code, the wish of the Ghazi now seems more actionable than ever before. If we grant our women the political right to vote and be elected, Turkey will become one of the most advanced European countries. By granting women the right to work in certain professions that are currently exclusively affected by men, we would give them a chance to show their talents, which would benefit our nation both socially and economically. However, once again, the traditionalists are urging us to limit the advancement of women's rights, to do so more gradually. As always, they stress the value of our culture and our traditions, and argue that these advancements aren't compatible with Islam itself. Nevertheless, if we were to give in to their backwards demands, this would flout Kemal's will, and the Ghazi will be turning in his grave. So we're going to get ourselves the negative 50% stability, 5% factory output, more recruited population, get a new political advisor. You know, we'll give women rights. Congratulations, women. It only took, 10,000 years, but you got there in the end. Who just joined a war? I don't know. I mean, it gave us a pop-up being like, hey, somebody's now in the war, but I don't know who it was. Are they abandoning Vienna? 84 up here. You guys are doing pretty well. 85. I'm going to move you up. Move all of you into Vienna. Okay, push you guys towards Budapest. You guys push your way here. I mean, we're doing very well. But I mean, without the Turkish army, the Serbians, I think, would be getting basically nowhere right now. And not just the Serbians, of course. The entirety of the Moscow Accord would be facing a more difficult situation for sure. Move you here. Gonna move you up one more province. Then we can attack Budapest from multiple different angles. But 92. Like, I know your supplies are bad. I just want Vienna, man. Are you guys moving or leaving Budapest? We have 3 units leaving Budapest. So I want you pushing into Budapest. I want you pushing into Budapest. I want one of you guys moving in like this. We're at 68, which I'm pretty happy with. Okay, we did actually take this province. That's very nice. We should hold it as well. I think we have to surround Vienna. Colombia and Hawaii event hostilities. Who did Hawaii? Oh, they just joined up with, they just joined the United States. Okay, fair enough. Okay, move all of you into this area. Gonna put one more division up north to defend this. We should still hold. No, I'm not super worried about this. Thing is, it's a supply issue. Like, if our units in the front line had the supplies they need, we wouldn't even really be worrying about our position a great deal. Again, Budapest, Vienna. Budapest and Vienna, man. Lebanon's joining the Entente. That actually is a problem. Actually, well, I mean, how bad of a problem is it going to be? Because I think Syria has... Okay, Syria's like 1 to 4 divisions. Okay, they don't have they don't have that much. What I can do... I think we can get like 5 more units here. Let's say 3. See, one thing we might want to do, because right now, I mean, you're 21 combat width. I don't know if I can expand you too much more than that. We're actually missing artillery. If I was to take the artillery out of here, put you back down to 18 combat width, we'd have a lot of artillery left. What if I take out support artillery? We'd have 400 left. It decreases soft attack by quite a lot. Okay, so artillery pieces. We're going to need more artillery. So produce more of that, please. You're leaving Budapest. Or not Budapest, you're leaving Vienna. 70. Come on, Vienna! If we can take Vienna and Budapest back to back, I'd be pretty happy with that. 79, 80. You're pretty good up here. Keep sending units in. Then the combat line a little bit. Why are you not dying? I'm willing to send thousands of Turkish troops into Vienna in order to take the city. You do not understand this? 91, 90. I don't care if you have no organization. I'm sending you back into the front. Like, how much organization? Like, they can't have too much left, right? Give you a few days to recuperate. No. Do not let them get any organization back. Okay, 93, 95, 98. I don't know if anybody's actually going to enter the city in time. Vienna has fallen. Oh, and Budapest also fell. Both of them actually fell back to back. Very, very excellent news. Oh, that's actually incredible. We're going to go for 1944 support weapons here. France is actually pushed... I don't even know what France is up to. I mean, they pushed away into Germany, and that's nice. It's a little bit awkward, but they've done it. Can I take a 3% penalty on this? I'm going to do so. And we're going to be losing 0.01, but we still have a lot of manpower left over. I think we should be fine. But I think that with the capture of Budapest, capture of Vienna, this will be a great time for us to end this episode for today. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not doing, throw some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.